Hi, I am CagerOnTwoWheels, and today we'll be taking a look at the Smart Turn System. So, the guys behind STS have sent me this as a gift so I could review it for you guys. So, what is this? This is a self-indicator cancelling module for your bike. Okay, I would show you the unboxing, but unfortunately I went ahead and already installed it here on Lena, so I can't show you the whole unboxing, but I can show you the box and how it goes. So basically what you get inside the box is, now I only have the manual, but I can show you a picture of all the items. You have a small controller box with a cable. You have all the clamps you need and all the plugs you need, and a couple of foam pads, or 4 foam pads, of which you're only going to use 2, and some zip ties. So how does this work? I have the manual here. I'm going to change to this camera. It's a very detailed manual, look at it. Okay, it explains how you do it, how to install, and everything. It's very detailed. So how do you install it and how does this work? Basically, this is a small module which you just saw, which you install on the bike in here somewhere where it's flat and relatively away from the engine so it doesn't melt. So anywhere up top on a flat surface should work. Then that control module connects to the cables coming out of your left hand indicator, of your left hand controls, okay, from the indicator controls, which usually end up in a plug which connects to the rest of the bike. Before that plug, what you do is that you do a shunt into this controller, which then returns the signal again into the plug. So basically you cut the cables. On the cut cables, insert the plugs they give you, and then connect the other plugs onto it, and so the signal comes from your indicator onto the control box and then onto the bike. This is basically how it works. That control box has several sensors which will view vibration, acceleration, heading, and inclination on your bike to understand if it's time to cancel the signals or not. It will not signal for you, it will cancel the turn signals for you. Okay, so that's basically the whole thing. Let's see how that goes in the real world. Okay, so about the install, let's get this table out of the way and let's show you how it's installed. So here's Lena, and you can see that it is this little wire thingy here in the middle. The control box itself is a bit more to the inside, but these are the wires, and they have Yamaha has tightened them all up over here. So that's basically the thing. That's the control box. It's a bit inwards, and this is all the wires that they have cut and then arranged like that. The rest of it, it's done. It's just that. You have the wires and you have the control box, and it then does all the things for yourself. What happens that, the other part of the install is that you have to disassemble this and put, give me a moment, these foam pads, see, this is a little foam thingy in here. Why? It's so that your indicators, when you press, they don't stay there. Okay, the button usually resets, but there's a little piece here that stays in place to say that you want to indicate left. When you do this, it clicks on and it stays there saying that you are trying to indicate. When you press this, it releases and this goes back into the middle. What you do is put these foam pads, that's the big ones, I use the little ones, on those 2 pieces so that it doesn't grab. So the piece that indicates goes back to neutral. That's very well explained on the manual, okay? So basically, you can only indicate left or right, you cannot cancel. How does this work? Since when you indicate left, you tell the control box you want to indicate left, and the control box starts the indicating on the bike. What you do is that you do this to start indicating, and if you want to manually cancel, this does not do anything anymore. You press it again and it will cancel. Start and cancel. Can't really show you because I don't have the ignition on, but I can show you on the test ride we are going to do right after this. Okay, this is basically a simple install. Took the Yamaha guy like what, half an hour or less, don't know. I also went to take the DB killer out of the exhaust, so I don't have the exact timing for this, but it's not that big a deal. But you do need to disassemble this, and you do need to cut cables on the bike, so I prefer to have Yamaha do that, because I'm really not that good with tools, and I don't have the correct tools and warranty and stuff like that. So no, I asked Yamaha to do it. Didn't cost all that much, and it was professionally done, and it's a treat. Okay, let's see how this works. So let's try out this supposedly automatic turn signaling system. You can see the angle is slightly lower than usual because I am pointing at the instrument cluster, so you can see the indicators indicating, I hope. I'll try not to move my head too much, except when it's really needed so I don't crash. So here we go. So we're going straight, no need for indicators. I'm going to turn right down there. Still a long ways off, but I'm going to change lanes here. Okay, on to the right. I'm not going to cancel the indicator, see if it understands. So hang on. What's this guy doing? What are you doing? It's still cancelled after a while, so let's indicate again. Turn. Indicating, and cancelled. Nice. So what it did there, it detected the lean and understood what I wanted. I'm going to change lanes. Dude, seriously? And it cancelled. Haven't been able to do a proper test because, well, people are driving a bit awkwardly. Change and okay, let's go again, and cancelled again, and turn it on again. It is detecting the lane change unless you do it very subtly. If you do it very slowly, very subtly, then it doesn't quite get it. Like this. If I do it like this, it will probably... Oh, it did detect again. Lane change. Left and straight and cancelled. Lane change again. Left and straight and cancelled. And again, left. Oh, hang on. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. And now. Ouch. And cancelled. See, it actually works. This is very funny because it actually does work. Now, thing is, it's horrible for me personally because I change bikes so much from test rides, etc., that having this is going to be a hazard because I'm going to forget to do it on the test ride machines. Or I'll just keep on doing the same way I usually do, which is pressing the button to cancel the indicator. And then there's not much point in this now, is there? On the other hand, this should prevent me from mistakenly forgetting to undo the indicators. Now, the guys at Smart Turn System, they claim that this is a safety device. They say that many crashes are due to you indicating right and then not turning right, for example here, and the car next on the intersection thinking you're going right goes forward and you crash into him. I'm kind of dubious on that claim, but it depends on where you ride, okay? I'm going to go, yes, it is a safety feature, okay? Forgetting to signal does send wrong messages to other drivers, which can be dangerous. But I wouldn't say many crashes are due to that. At least here, because, well, here in Portugal, cars don't even see my indicators, never mind that I'm not using them, or that I'm using them incorrectly. It depends where you drive. But yeah, this is... I was not very keen on it when I first got it, because I thought the price was like 300 euros, but it's not, it's 150. And for 150, well, for 150 it's pretty nice. For 150 bucks, this is actually quite a nice piece of kit. It's a very comfort thing, especially when you're very busy at intersections and roundabouts. So you know it's just going to undo itself, so you don't have to, while you're busy trying to undo the turn, cover the brakes, look over your shoulder, etc, 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 you don't have to be undoing the indicator or making sure it's still not indicating somewhere you're not going to. So it actually works very well indeed. For that, it is absolutely awesome. A great comfort thing, and that adds safety, of course, because you're not fumbling with this at awkward moments. And eventually you get the habit of using your indicators more, because they self-cancel. So there's no problem at all with using it. I think I'm getting a cell phone call. I can scream too. The only part where it is slightly iffier is here on highways, where it usually detects, but this is the only instance where I've managed to fool the system, is on motorways. The only place. It is completely impossible to fool it any other way. I've tried fooling it as much as I could. The only way is doing like this, indicating and then very gradually changing lanes. And now when I straighten up, nothing. See, it doesn't stop. This is the only time it fools the system. And to do that, you need to almost do it consciously. Eventually, it turns off by itself. After some time, it turns off by itself. Except when you're stopped. So not even then you can go erroneously indicating forever. So, we're coming up to a few roundabouts. Let's start indicating left here. Now, keep an eye on the indicator. We're doing a slight right bank, going into the roundabout, and we're in. Oops, it cancelled. Okay, let's go left on the roundabout. Man, that's bumpy. Now we're going to indicate right. And cancelled. Again, indicate left, entering the roundabout. It cancelled already. Now exit. And it cancelled. No, it'll cancel when I unlean. Okay, it's done. Oh, managed to fool it. So, for example, here I'm turning left, leaned over, and I'm doing a lane shift to the right. And it doesn't detect because I'm always leaned over to the left, and I just unlean a few degrees and I've managed to fool it slightly. But 90% of the time it'll work perfectly fine. Like this, turning right, even at slow speeds. Come on. And it cancelled already. It works very well indeed. I like it quite a lot. Would I recommend it? Yep. For 150 bucks, I don't think that's too much money. I think it's right on the nose. Even if you send it to like Yamaha to set it up professionally, it'll be like at most 45 minutes of labor, half an hour, 45 minutes. So that's that's like what, 10 extra bucks, 10, 15 extra bucks, and it'll be done professionally. It's very comfortable. It's a very comfort piece of kit. You don't have to worry about cancelling your indicators. It's not that much money. It's a jacket you buy for pure fashion. It's depends on the size of the wallet, but 150 bucks ain't that much. Okay, it really is not that much. It's about the same as this, as the tall windscreen. And it's supposedly universally compatible to everything. Just ask them and they'll tell you. The only thing is, during the first few days you'll be looking down constantly trying to see if it has cancelled, if it has actually cancelled or not. And yes, it has actually cancelled. Whenever you go to check, it's not there anymore. It has cancelled your indicator, as you would expect, but you will be spending a lot of time looking down trying to figure out if it has cancelled or not. At least at the beginning, until you get used to it. Thanks for the safety turn systems people who sent me this for evaluation. Awesome guys. I suppose I'm going to keep it because, well, it wouldn't make much sense unplugging it and sending it back. That would be kind of ridiculous. Awesome guys. Yeah, good product you did. I wasn't too keen because I thought it was 300 bucks, but it isn't, and so it's an awesome price, an awesome piece of kit for the price. And, well, frankly, I didn't think it would work as well as it does. What you've seen was me trying to break it on purpose, and I've managed to do it twice, but that was really on purpose. Under conditions you won't be doing it normally. So that's it. Cager out. Let's go for some more STS tests. Keep a close eye on the indicators, as I am not cancelling at any point. It works. It really works.